What's up, y'all? Thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Scorpio TV. This time, we have Sir Spook's top 5 scary videos that are impossible to watch alone, which is Cap, uploaded October 17th, 2022. Now, y'all already know all the important links will be down in the description, so without further ado, let's get into it.
Hello everyone, my name is Sir Spooks, and today we'll take a look at 5 scary videos. But before we begin, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any future uploads. Alright, let's begin. There's sort of an unspoken agreement of sorts that cornfields are a little creepy. We aren't necessarily sure why, but there's just something about them that's ripe for fear. Which is probably why so many different horror movies have scenes that take place in them.
Right.
The following video, uploaded by TikTok user Casey Dusted, shows that our fears of cornfields are not unfounded. The caption says that a farmer a couple of miles down the road from Casey sent over the video in question. The farmer has also allegedly been hearing strange things during the night. Take a look at the eerie video and make sure that you have the volume on your speakers turned up.
Turned up. You set me up for failure, ain't you, Sir Spooks? You finna scare the shit out of me, ain't you? Hell no, bro. Is that laughing? Yeah.
Hello?
Bro, am I hearing giggling or am I tripping? I'm pretty sure I'm hearing like some giggling.
Hello? As you can hear, a strange giggling noise is seemingly coming from somewhere in the cornfield.
I knew I wasn't tweaking.
Although the farmer can be seen trekking his way through the fields in search of the source of the giggling, the video abruptly ends after he says hello. To this day, nobody is quite sure exactly what could be heard in the cornfield that day, or who the voice belonged to. What do you think about this particular clip? Who was in the fields that day? Let me know your theories in the comments below.
I don't think you want to know what was in the field.
Escape rooms are supposed to be incredibly complex yet fun areas designed for customers to use their brain to break out of. However, these can obviously be a little creepy. Heck, Hollywood has even made some movies about them already. However, those are just movies. The following 2 clips published by TikTok user The Basement Escape Room are in real life. The caption provided with the first clip reads, quote, "One of our employees arrived early for her shift, and while preparing the building for the day's reservations, she heard a loud banging coming from the mid-lobby. As she's been instructed, she immediately pulled her phone out to document the occurrence. What you're watching is what she captured. As she approaches the door to our operations area, you can see the door being slammed shut over and over. She went home shortly after and someone had to cover her shift." End quote.
She was smart. She knew what was up.
What the hell? Hello?
God damn. They closing that motherfucker with some force.
The second video posted to the account essentially serves as a continuation of the last one, as we watch the videographer explore the area, which just ends up capturing even more freaky things. Take a look.
Wait, let me see if I can get this on.
Yeah, alright. Got chairs moving and shit. Negative.
In the description of the second video, the uploader writes, quote, "As our employee was turning on the cameras for the day, she noticed some of the chairs in the operations room were moving by themselves. She ran over and started recording to see if she could capture it with her own camera. These are the events that followed. It's happening again. We have tried all of your suggestions and they worked for a while, but whatever this thing is, seems to be more angry than before. We need help." End quote.
No
Although so far these videos have not gotten proper explanations, they are just a couple of weeks old, so it's still entirely possible that we could get some answers in the near future. Could this be a publicity stunt to gain some new customers, or is it all real? What do you make of these clips? Be sure to let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Well, I mean, that door constantly opening and closing could have been explained. It was real dark, so that could be
The
explained.
following video was published to a popular urban exploration YouTube channel that typically explores incredibly creepy, abandoned and haunted places.
I don't know about the chair,
This
though.
video is certainly no exception. In this particular upload, published to their channel on September 29th, 2022, the explorers are checking out an eerie flower factory, which may sound pleasant, but it turns out to be anything but. For about the first 10 minutes or so, it seems as if there really isn't anything too wrong with the place at all, aside from there being rubble strewn around and the overall state of the building looking quite disheveled. However, it's around this part of the video in which our videographer finds himself in the midst of his first scare of the night.
The list hasn't been bad so far. Speaking too fucking soon.
Despite this, he nevertheless decides to press onward and trek his way through the building.
What?
Eventually, he enters this room, which looks to be quite normal, right? Well, he's dead wrong.
You literally have a ghost just appear in front of you. And that's not enough? Fuck is going on?
He then finds himself inside of a room that used to store and contain many plants and flowers. But instead, these days, it seems as though it contains some creepy spirits.
That whole thing finna just, you gotta go, bro. Like, you done had two ghosts pull up on you, bro. And then all these racks and shit just fell. Bro, this can't be real. Like, the dumbest person would have been ran
Before he
out.
can make an escape, the uploader finds himself in one last area of the building, where he comes face to face with something that utterly terrifies him.
Oh, now you wanna be brave and shit now? It's a little late for that.
Although this urban explorer definitely has plenty of experience and has been making these kinds of videos for quite some time now, I think that we can all agree that it's probably best if he stays out of it for his own safety.
I spoke too soon. That scared the shit out.
In October of 2021, a man named Corbin Finn uploaded an extremely creepy video to his TikTok account in which he explains that he works in an old urgent care facility that just recently got shut down.
Oof.
He says that he isn't quite sure why the place even closed down in the first place, but he mentions that he finds the building to be quite spooky. He says the reason why he's there is to be looking for a leak somewhere in the building. However, while filming, Corbin ends up filming something genuinely terrifying that he could have never guessed would have happened that day. Take a look and make sure your volume is up.
Oh God.
No spooky place. Another bathroom. Another bathroom.
Yeah, alright.
Corbin doesn't end up hearing the extremely freaky voice and proceeds to continue on with the video, walking around various different areas of the urgent care facility. About 30 seconds later, Corbin is showing off the shoe rack room when he ends up capturing something perhaps more terrifying than before. But this time, he does notice it.
You're upstairs, had to put your shoes in this little cubby. After some further investigation, there's no one else in this building. I've heard someone go down those stairs, though. So,
Of course, upon witnessing this, it's clear that Corbin is quite unnerved, and understandably so. But before he can leave the building and call it a day, he's in for one last good scare.
the stage up here looks like a couple of altars next to him. Creepy. Okay, now I'm getting the f*** out of here. That was it.
After hearing this bump, Corbin proceeds to race his way to the exit of the building and manages to get out of there in one piece. But the question still remains: what exactly happened in the urgent care facility that day? We may never know the answer. A man named Chris runs a popular YouTube channel, Urbex Hill, which typically consists of uploads relating to him exploring creepy and abandoned places, many of which are haunted. In this particular video, he's exploring an incredibly chilling, abandoned, and allegedly haunted area that he's referring to as the back rooms, which proves to be quite terrifying, as you're about to see. About 9 minutes into the exploration, Chris eventually makes his way into a particular area of the building that he says is noticeably colder in that section of the building, which freaks him out. Despite this, Chris presses on and decides to continue with the investigation, which might not have been the best choice. At one point, he explores this section of the building when this happens.
I reacted to a video called The Back Rooms some months ago. I'll leave that link in the description. No shit. This is what I get for having my volume all the way up. But yeah, I'll leave that reaction.
What's interesting here is that upon hearing that loud noise, Chris says that he suddenly felt very sick, which just makes you wonder what dark dread the building inhabits. At the end of the video, we are shown tons of creepy moments for you to enjoy.
Like actually felt like that spirit go past or whatever. The fuck was that? There's too much going on.
Finally, this moment from earlier in the video captured something unnerving that I'm sure no one caught on their initial viewing. Thankfully, Chris makes sure to get out of there as fast as he can before things get even worse than they already were. To this day, this is definitely one of Chris' more interesting exploration videos, and one that's loaded with tons of chilling moments. How did Chris suddenly get sick? What did he see down there that day? Who or what was keeping him company? These are all unsolved questions that will likely remain unsolved. And that was 5 scary videos. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, then subscribe for more scary content. My name is Sir Spooks, and I'll see you all in the next video.
Hell no. So obviously, the scariest one was the third one. When ghosts, female ghosts, were just popping up in front of this dude's face. And the second scariest was the last one. I'm telling you, bro. There's not much I can say, bro. Like, literally explore and investigate, whatever the fuck you want to call it, and you literally have female ghosts just popping up in front of you. Well, it doesn't even, the gender doesn't even matter. Just ghosts, period, just popping up in front of you. Come on, bro. Like, surprise, motherfucker. Like,
surprise, motherfucker.
That shit's dead. That shit's dead. Well, we definitely watched it by ourselves. I told y'all it was cap. But that third one, with them ghosts popping up in front of old boy and like in a white dress and a red dress and all that other type of shit, that was the scariest one on the list. The Urbex Hill guy at the end, that was creepy, but it wasn't nothing too clear. But it was definitely creepy. The rest of the list, it wasn't bad, at least in my opinion. But that's it for this video, y'all. Tell me which ones were the scariest to y'all or the creepiest. Which ones do y'all think are hoax? Let me know all of that down in the comment section below. Thank y'all so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you drop a like, a comment, subscribe to the channel. Make sure the bell icon is tapped. I want you all to stay safe, stay blessed, stay humble. That's it for this one, and I will see you all in the next video. Peace.